I'm waiting on one more person. There you go. I'm just gonna start. Alrighty. Join blue team. Whoever that was that just walked in. Okay. Welcome to our first event. Very cool. The way this is going to work is to keep things from dragging on forever. I've split our basic training into two blocks, block 1 and 2. Block 1 is more administration things and general information, basic information that everyone should know. That helps lay the groundwork for the second block, which is more combat oriented. But we will still go over some fire and maneuver stuff, kind of bounding, breaking contact, reaction to contact. So what we'll be teaching today in order is the order of battle, formations, vehicle training, and bounding and breaking contact. So to start off, the order of battle, it refers to the way we are structured as a group and structured in the field as well. Refers to the way in which Alpha Company is constructed. Alpha Company is structured into 4 different platoons, 2 of which are infantry platoons, made up of 3 sections each with a small headquarters element. A section consists of 8 people, 2 of which are the section leader and their second in charge, also known as 2IC. The section leader and their 2IC each command a brick of 3 other soldiers. This allows the section to split into different pieces easily when performing section attacks, which we will be taught in the second block of this. Please see the image in the documents channel for visualization. It's like the second one in there, so you have to scroll up a bit, not too much. Yeah, basically each section at this point has section leader, 2IC, 2 light machine guns, and eventually we might experiment with someone swapping their AF88 with a HF17 DMR. But yeah, we obviously don't have laws in the game, so the barrel grenade launchers for that matter. But yeah, it's basically that's it. both in combat and in parade-style environments. However, there is little to no overlap and thus require their own separate explanations. Combat spacing is required in all combat formations, including that of vehicles, in order to prevent accidental clustering of personnel and vehicles, and thus making it easier for Op4 to eliminate Blue 4 elements, and also harder for Blue 4 to maneuver and brake/alter course if needed when in a vehicle. The length of the spacing depends on the terrain, expected chance of enemy contact, and whom the Op4 is. General rule of thumb is like 10, 20 meters, so front row to me is pretty decent, if not further. But section leader twice will let you know roughly what that should be. So if you'd all like to follow me, we'll go out the front so we can practice these. So, first one is shoulder to shoulder. So everyone is going, this is a parade style formation, so you don't do combat spacing, but you just stand shoulder to shoulder with the person next to you. Brilliant. This is usually used when addressing a crowd by a superior member of 6RA or affiliated parties, such as right now. No way. Next, single file line, also referred to as an SFL. Personnel to follow the person in front of them in order to spread out an element over a wide area whilst maintaining the capability to easily focus fire in any direction from the whole element. Yep, beautiful. This one you can see, as well as the next one, you can see both in combat and in parade things. Not that we will do any parade ground stuff and drill stuff, because that's low-key boring as fuck. Unless everyone wants to. Like, we're not going to do it now, but in the future, if everyone wants to, we can. But I don't see the point in doing it, especially in Roblox. But yeah, combat formation, you'd be spaced out more. But yeah. Next is a double file line, or DFL. It is the same thing as a single file line, but you have to form two equal files next to each other. And if there is an odd person out, what will happen is they'll either stand in the middle at the back, or if they're the leadership, they'll go up the front like that, as such. Next is a wedge. So the leader of the element, typically a twice your section leader, will lead from the front with personnel to follow at either side and behind them, forming the shape of a wedge. Yep. Usually you wouldn't have a wedge that's a full section. But yeah. Next is echelon, left and right. The leader of the element, typically 2IC or section leader, will lead from the front with personnel to follow behind them diagonally in the given direction. So let's just get echelon right. Beautiful. Next is a firing line, typically used when sweeping an area or pursuing an enemy. When reacting to contact, it involves the element moving in a given direction, similar to an STS, but involving combat spacing and marching in a direction. Yep, beautiful. Security. The reason I've put this here is because I don't really know where else to put it. Just sort of makes sense, kind of. Security is the automatic action of pulling security. Is an organic formation that lacks a consistent shape. It involves each member of the combat element scanning a specific area of potential contact that no other member is covering, ensuring that no enemy force can easily maneuver around the element. Security is to be pulled automatically by every member of the element when moving in formation and halted out in the field. Yep. So typically, if there's no cover, you're just prone. But if you stay halted for long enough, you'll want to start moving to some sort of hard cover, such as these concrete barriers up here. They would work good. It's really not much good cover around here, but yeah. Okay, that's it for formations. Now we will do vehicle training. Okay. Alright. 6 is currently incapable of importing its domestic vehicles such as the Hawkeye, Bushmaster, and Boxer APC, so it is using a motor pool of US-made Humvees, Strikers, MRAPs, and LMTVs. It is important to note that not everybody is allowed to drive or use the weapon systems on the vehicle. Only those with the driver and mobile heavy weapons specialist qualification can. By the way you get qualifications is myself or other people who are qualified in the future will host them, and yeah, you just go to them. It's similar to this, but more specific to that qualification. The passenger seat in all vehicles which have them, so no passenger seat in none that we use actually. Think the SRTV. Is to be occupied by the unit's leadership, so section leader. Whether it is a brick or a brick in a Humvee or a section in a Cougar, everybody else is to be positioned in the rear of the vehicle. Assuming FOB conditions, so you're not getting shot at and you're in FOB, the following, or not likely to be shot at, I should say, the following formations will be used in order to mount and dismount the following vehicles. When in the field, it is not advisable nor required to assume formations when waiting to mount up, instead playing security or getting in straight away. Note, the Humvee and LMTV do not require this, as they are self-explanatory. Okay, so Cougar / MRAP is, if you come over to me, quickly, here's the Cougar. Right, Cougar, right. Basically, what you do, I'll move this real quick so we can actually practice this. Okay. Line up in a single file line behind the vehicle and fill it from front to back for an ease of flow. The last person will close it, has not already done so. Hop in, fill from the front all the way to the back. So seats closest to the driver first, and then doors last. It's not really a big issue now that players aren't collidable, but it does make things less visually confusing. Okay, so I'm just gonna turn that engine off. Looking annoying. Okay, so it is advisable with any vehicle that has seats that like face each other like this, such as the Chinook and the LMTV, that you split far out. You have an element on a. It also, so just like when you dismount, you'd have to reorganize and everything. Right, so dismount, pull security, use the vehicle as cover. Yeah, making sure you're moving to places that are away from the door so everyone else can get out. But yeah, genuinely want to be behind things such as the tires so you can't get shot in the feet. Just crouch prone. Yeah. Beautiful. I don't think anyone's sneaking up on that. Okay. Yeah. The striker's literally the same thing, so I'm not going to bother teaching that to you. Alright, let's grab this. Everyone hop in. Oh, you get in the back these the same way, just climb in.
Yeah, but you got to shake up on the spot.
Okay, everyone hop out. Oh, that's the wrong card. Okay. Right. For the Black Hawk, line up on the closest side of the helicopter and wait for the green light to be given by the pilot, and fill up the seats furthest away from the entrance side, or the center if boarding from both sides. Do not enter the gun seats or the cockpit. So if you're boarding from both sides, which we are not here today, you enter the middle seats and then the outer ones. But since we're all getting in from this side, we can do that. Okay. So there's actually blue and white, which I did not think was a thing. Right, so yeah, blue light you get in. Just say white light you can get out. Or turned off you can get out, I don't know. I'll have to figure that out later. But yeah, pretty self-explanatory. Alright, everyone hop out, full security again. Now, pulling security is different to or a helicopter is different to a ground vehicle because you want to give it as much room to take off. So you want to, get like 10 meters away from it. Alrighty. So, oh, there's boxes in the way. My fault. Right. I don't fit dodgy butts. Yeah, green you can get in. Split up either side. Yeah, and then red light. There's a lot of options for this one actually. Red. No, wait, hang on. Red means don't do anything. My mistake. Now you can get out. Beautiful. Yeah, full security. Generally what you want to do is first person who gets out, get a little bit away from the door so everyone else can still get out. and then pull security, cover everyone else that's getting out of the door, and then wrap around to the front, kind of thing. But yeah, good. Okay, now we will go over bounding and reaction to combo. Bounding and breaking contact, my mistake. Okay. Everyone follow me when I get the truck again. Up in. Staying. I'm just gonna click bounce so I don't forget. Yeah, run it. Okay. Just hop up. You have to pull security. It's good that you did pull security though. Good job. Okay, so don't stab each other, please. Bounding, I have put in the wrong spot in the document. Nice, go me. Okay, bounding is used for a combat element to maneuver whilst being covered by their allies. It requires a minimum of 2 people, however it can be done with multiple people with multiple bounding elements occurring at once. Half the element is covering the other as it moves. When the maneuver element reaches the next position, no more than roughly 30 meters away, typically just the nearest cover. They swap roles, and the maneuver element covers the further back cover element. Does that make sense? So the person who maneuvers up, let's just say over there somewhere in that defilade, they then cover the people that are here that were covering them as they moved up. So these guys will move up either to their position or a little bit further in front of it, say over there somewhere. Making sure to not run into their line of fire as well. That would be very embarrassing. And then the cycle just continues until the element closes with the enemy and kills them, or decides to break contact and go over a different way. This method can also be used in reverse, known as breaking contact, in order to get out of a losing battle. So, yeah, getting overwhelmed, there's too many opt for. You decide, or your section leader, whoever decides that you need to get out of wherever you are because it's likely that you're going to get wiped out. You basically you're bounding, but in reverse to bits of cover that behind you. This is a relatively decent spot because you've got this little bit of defilade in front of you. So you could probably just prone down the hill over that way and you'd be fine. But yeah, so what we're going to do is we get Banana, Seamus, Second Officer Delta, retry and whatever. You guys would be Alpha Brick for this, and then Aspect and will be Bravo Brick. And we're going to practice bounding. So, if everybody would like to present arms, we'll get you to. So, Alpha Brick will get you to cover Bravo Brick first, and then, yeah. You're going to assault me. I'm going to be up here, and I'll be shooting at you. Don't worry, friendly fire is not on, so you won't actually die. But treat it like it is. Not actually very many good spots for me. Okay. I'm going to hide over here. Okay, so when you're ready, you guys can start covering the yep, Bravo Bricky cover Alpha as they move up.
No, Alpha. So you guys moving up? Or we going
Like
first?
Alpha move up first to wherever the nearest cover is. So those trees are probably not very good at. Probably that building, the rocks in front of that building or that building are probably a pretty good idea. Somewhere where you can cover Bravo as they move up afterwards. So yeah. Alright. Alpha, just say in chat or whatever. Let Bravo know that you guys are set and ready to cover them as they advance.
Yeah, you push.
Your objective is to close and kill the enemy.
Wait a fucking minute. Wait a minute.
Set. Okay, good index. Please fire. Okay. Stop shooting. Alright, good job. Seems to me that you get it, despite some communication mishaps. But yeah, that's basically it. Now, breaking contact is stay in your bricks. Breaking contact is the same thing, but I am a lot scarier. So there's more of me. I just have an advantageous position. You're not the person who's covering isn't necessarily trying to kill me this time. They're just trying to keep my head down as much as possible for the allies to retreat. So, whoever this is over by the rocks, on top of the rocks in that field, that group of people, you can cover the two people laying down in the grass. So you'll get them to, their best course of action is probably to retreat over behind you, behind the building, and then cover you guys from there. And then you guys retreat, but make sure you're not running in their line of fire. Okay. So when I start shooting at you, you guys can get to do that. Right, and when you're in position to cover them, let them know,
Set.
and they'll start falling back. Yeah, that's good. Realistically, keep breaking contact. Realistically, if friendly fire was on, there's no chance I'm able to shoot back at you guys.
So, let's move. It's alright. Is that over here? Set.
Ceasefire index. Cool. Very good. Everyone go hang out at the truck.
It wasn't like this before.
The initiators are trying to steal the wheels and the Calic and Murder.
Or T. Handbrake on. Okay. So next the next and final phase is reaction to contact. So reaction to contact is a procedure that follows a flowchart. So if this, then do this. There is an image provided in the documents channel on Discord that you all need to know. However, it is up to your section leader and or to IC to make the final decisions on movements. It is your job as soldiers to follow those instructions, ensuring you can effectively defeat the enemy. So if everyone would like to get that up, I'll go through it real quick and explain it all. Answer any questions. So it starts off that blue bit, which I do on the ground in a. Are we moving to another position? If no, it's pull security like we practice. If yes, are we currently being shot at? If no, get your squad, get your section to move in a formation and take your time. So the formations we practiced earlier: single file, double file, wedge, echelon, that type of thing. If we are under fire, yes. Have we conducted correct reaction to contact? No. Means we need to conduct reaction to contact and get into a firing line and start shooting. If we have conducted correct reaction to contact already, are we able to move to assault the enemy position? If no, we need to ask ourselves, does the enemy have the upper hand? Pull security and maintain. Pull security. If they do, just before. If we are able to assault the enemy position, is there concealment where we can flank the enemy? Yes. Conduct a section attack on the enemy position using terrain or other concealment to flank the enemy. Section attack we will go over in block 2, which I will teach sometime after this, maybe next weekend, Sunday afternoon. I don't know. Yeah, that area we just practiced had lots of cover and concealment. Yeah. But if there isn't covering concealment, you utilize bounding to move up and use suppressive fire as your cover, basically. The area we just practice in is probably more likely that you'd be better off conducting a section attack in, utilizing all that cover and concealment. Especially the defilade on these hills on either side, you can use to your advantage by like walking here, because behind that rock I can't see you until you're peeking up over onto the road. Very good to get behind. people. Yeah. That's pretty much it, honestly. Like, it's not really up to you as soldiers to decide what tactics, procedures, and whatnot you conduct. It's more up to your unit leadership. You just need to know. You just need to know what to expect. So, whenever you're moving to a location, you need to be thinking all of those different white diamond things, and then getting ready for those things of text in the yellow boxes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I remember. Yeah, does anyone have like any questions at all? No. Can we knock out phase 2 since we're all here? If everyone wants, I think if two of you want to do it, we can. Does everyone else want to do that? It's okay to say no. Because if one person doesn't want to do it, I just have to take a photo of who's here and log it. Okay, so Wilbur, did you say yes? Banana, did you say yes? Yeah, everyone else did, correct? Okay. Yeah, we could smash out block 2. The RG builds might just be a bit dodgy. Okay. Alrighty. Well. What do we actually need? Oh, block 2. Okay, so block 2 goes over section attack, defensive or hardened position, enter and clear a room, so CQC, CQB type shit. Which, by the way, won't be very complicated. It's also a flowchart that I sort of wrote down, but it involves a lot of explosives, so that's going to be fun. Hopefully, you don't kill yourselves. And then enter and clear a trench system, which is going to be the RG thing that might be annoying, but it's okay. I will do it. It's fine. Does anyone have a trench map actually? Because that could be really handy. Did we make one, Will? Or am I tripping? Like an RG map that has trenches, like trench systems in it. I don't think we made one. If not, I'll just whip something up. That's alright. Yeah. Well, I'll start yapping. That's a lot of yap. Okie dokie. If everyone just wants to reset, that would be totally cool. Quickly, has anyone made the F89 machine gun? Has anyone made that? I just need
Yeah.
I need like 2 people. Okay, 4 and Will grab it. No one else grab it, no one else grab it. Beautiful. That's 1. Am I missing someone? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aspect. Where is Aspect? Oh, he said he have to go AFK. It's fine. Yeah. Okay, while he's doing whatever, I'll just yap. If he has any questions, I'll answer them later. So, the section attack is the... Oh, actually... Hold up. While Aspect is doing his thing, I'm quickly going to do another thing for a couple minutes, so make yourselves comfortable. I won't be long. Oh, okay. Well, I can't have to do that anyway. My apologies. I'll be back in a couple minutes max.
Lay off the grenades.
Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. Okay. Alrighty. Gather round, gather round. That's very literal. Okay. Where was I? Section attack. Section attack is the primary way as a section. way a section will engage with the enemy when assaulting. It requires both bricks to be effectively communicating with each other and coordinating suppressing fire. For a section attack to be conducted effectively, the section must leverage its organic F-89s to gain a fire superiority over the enemy. Will and 4 both gotten them for us, so that would be good. The section attack is like bounding, but on a larger scale with more elements in play, with each brick taking on either a maneuver or cover role. Once fire superiority has been achieved, the maneuver brick will start to flank the enemy position using cover and concealment to stay undetected. Heavy on the undetected part. It helps so much if you can stay undetected. Once in line with the enemy, they will call for either a shift, lift, or cease fire. Shift fire meaning to shift fire away from the enemy position, usually used when multiple positions are opening up on the blue 4 element. Or there's just a really large element that you can focus fire on a different part of. Lift fire means to shoot above the enemy position, keeping them suppressed but without the possibility of harm. Usually use that when Swifty's here. Swifty, I'll give you a visitor after this in the Discord. Ceasefire meaning to cease all engagement from the cover element. The maneuver element will then kill all the op4 in the position using any means necessary, M67s, M84s, etc. And then hold the position until the cover element regroups, or then act as the cover element for a new section attack. So, Gen chat. So could everybody come over to the armory and go to deployables, grab two M67s and an M83 each, please. 6-7, yes, very funny. You are loved. Use M84s today. We will now go and practice a section attack, guys. That will just be so fun.
How many mags are you bringing, Will? Oh,
You should only need like 1 or 2 extra. Okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I meant. Where should we go, do we think? I know just the place. Maybe. Hope. We could go to KP's house, but it's a little bit further away. Yeah, overused is valid. If you want to roleplay in the back of the truck, you can roleplay in the back of the truck. Don't expect other people to join in though. Whee! Holy turning circle.
former
100%.
leader of logistics, everybody.
That was actually Codes. Not, wait, no, yeah, that was Codes, buddy.
Ah, well,
Uh,
close enough.
Okay, guys. ADF is dead, so
Oh, that shit is terrible.
I wonder why it died. I have
I wonder
no
why.
idea. Now let's. Oh shit! Fucking hell! Okay, let's see if we can navigate this town without rolling.
Oh, you're gonna roll it.
Nah. Just.
We're going to a Townsville on us. Don't do a free roll.
Yes, Will. That's what Four was joking about. Alright, as good as place as any. Yeah, everyone get out. Okay, so I'm just STS. We'll get Will, can you jump on the other side of the STS? Yes, thank you. Perfect. So, for aspect, Delta, you guys can be Alpha, Seamus, Retry, Banana, and Willy. You can be Bravo. Both Alpha and Bravo has an organic F89. So use that for fire support. I'm not going to give you guys any leadership roles because you just figure it out. But so this is very similar to bounding. Don't worry where I'm going. It's
Line you up.
similar to bounding, but
Did you bring enough snacks to the class?
it's more focused on the end part of it. The killing me part of it, more specifically. Okay. We'll go down here. I'm going to stay on
Engage me if you
blue
can.
so you guys know where I am. But
Engage
then
me if you can.
I'm going to restart and go to red, and then you guys can start. Basically, sort of just kind of. You've got 20 seconds. Go.
You see, I'm better because I've got a mini fridge right behind me.
Do we want to get on have a squad on each side of the road on these mountains? Oh shit. Oh no, I'm banned.
Yes, I do.
Yet. Basically, your goal is to
Powerade, Coke,
kill me.
Sunkiss. All IRL, buddy.
But I'm gonna have some AI people around to annoy you. Yep. So
Shaking my hips.
you'll know where I am roughly, yeah.
Close enough.
Cool. Yeah. If you guys want to start moving to that area, just keep in mind, like, if you want, the smart thing to do here would be to get half your team up on one of these hills to cover the other team as they
Get your ass
move
back here.
around, like
Let's plan.
Maybe go down towards depot a little bit and then cut
Since-
across.
Let's
Using
since,
that hill on the left
since,
as cover. Get on the other side of it. That's what I would do
We're
personally.
planning, by the way, Archie.
Yeah, you guys are planning? Good.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Four suspended.
Okay.
Archie, bring forward a stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't accept your thing. I'll invite you. There you go.
Alright. Since Alpha's a smaller detachment, we'll have them go up high and provide cover while Bravo maneuvers around. You all fine with that?
Yeah. I see why not.
I don't have DC.
You're Bravo. Myself, Aspect, and Delta are Alpha. The rest of you are Bravo. Beta, Bravo, same thing.
Right, so send Alpha up onto the hills and then Bravo.
So how do you guys want to move?
Well,
Just so that we can kinda- Because, yeah,
He doesn't have DC,
Alpha will
he
go
can't
up.
hear you.
We'll go up this way.
He's VC banned, he can't hear you either.
Oh,
So we will be up here pretty much. I reckon, yeah, Bravo go around right, Alpha will go up left and provide support by fire. Alright. Alright, you boys all ready?
Okay, if you're ready.
Why am I
Let's go then.
sliding? Why am I sliding?
God, what is going on, bro? Know when you're in position.
Contact.
Alpha eyes on contacts. Alpha set, I think.
Alright, Alpha, start suppressing.
Loading.
Alright, use your smokes and grenades as you wish. Oh, there's literally a trench system right here. Perfect. Okay, index, ceasefire. Very good. Now, the AI was a bit dodgy. But that is okay. You all managed. Well, you would have killed me. You killed me several times over, but had to not take the outs. Yeah, very good. So I hope this helps everybody understand, like, having suppressing fire, especially in LMGs, makes it very easy to keep people's heads down. Like, if I was actually concerned about not dying there, yeah, I wouldn't be peeking. I would be running away or just like surrendering, but that's kind of cringe. Yeah, in a deployment, you won't typically you won't know where the enemy is. Unlike that one, so you will have to follow that flow chart. Your section leader definitely will to give those orders quickly, because usually you're not going to get that planning time unless you know where the enemy is already, and you have the upper hand. But yeah, very good. Now we're going to do defense of a hardened position. So everyone run over to depot. Might do it there. We'll see how that goes. And then we'll come back to that area for the trench thing, because I actually didn't know that was there. It's very handy. I'll put a resupply thing down. Refab tracks. Okay, there's an ammo refill just on the right of me here. Refill all your shit. Okay. We won't do this whole compound. We'll just do a small portion of it. We'll just do the most hardened part of this building. Okay, come over to the building on the right where I am.
Yeah, Archie, can you place a spawn for 4 as you're joining?
Yeah, sure, no worries. There's a blue spawn in the building that we need to be at. Let's say you are tasked with defending this building. I'll teach you how to do so. So, defense of a hardened position. Defending ground once it is taken is a crucial part of any war. Being able to do it on a small scale helps you complete an objective, especially in the context of infantry, which this group is primarily. Defending an objective is just pulling security, but utilizing any cover or additional, by utilizing any cover or additional likely avenues of approach to hold the position for as long as possible. Avenues of approach, meaning places where it is possible for enemies' forces to approach from. And you want to, obviously, if you know where they're going to come from, it helps you organize your force a bit more efficiently. We'll go with efficiently. So let's defend this upstairs bit. Right, so if we have a look, right, avenues of approach, we're pretty suspended, but we've got one over here, and we've also got this wide area over the front and left part of it. Yeah. So, as a unit, if you've got to, it's literally just putting security. It's not very complicated. But spread yourselves out, cover avenues of approach. People with machine guns, go where you would be most effective. Yeah. Typically, you'll do this in like a house or something, or in a trench. Yeah, you just want to be scanning. Leadership will have binoculars and they'll be looking, but you guys have 4 times distance. So yeah, use them if you need to, want to. You should have 4 times anyway. Yeah. Very good. And from this position, you can. Alright. I actually didn't know the peer level was that bad. Might change that then. Yeah. You just want to be looking, and from this position, like 4 here with the machine gun at the front gate. Like if anyone pulls up, you're easily able to engage them. That's 1 times and 6 times. Not 6 times, 1 times and 4 times. Also, pro tip: pressing T to use the iron sights helps with the recoil drastically when in full auto. Pro tip. Oh, the T11. Maybe. Might be. Just an ACOG. Yeah. But like from here, especially in this building, you're already in a position. Say you get attacked at the front gate, you can have 4 an aspect up here with the machine gun covering everyone else as they push down in this general area to go and confront them head on. Good for reaction to contacts. Very, very simple, very easy. Oh, and enter and clear a room. We'll do that first. Do we have any rooms that we can enter and clear? Is this good enough? Yeah, this is good enough. Okay. Why is there no doors? What the fuck? Does turning on RG just remove all the doors? Oh, compounds off.
It's probably compounds off.
Okay, that's alright, we don't need them anyway. Alright, if everyone wants to go out, yep, cool. I will do my obligatory yap sesh and then we'll get into it. Right. Close quarters battle / combat, CQB / CQC, is a complicated and organic procedure as the actions a soldier takes is entirely dependent on the layout of the structure. But in general, it can be completed by following this step-by-step tutorial. Step number 1, stack up on the closest door. Step number 2, if there are contacts inside, if contacts inside are known and civilians aren't present, throw an M67 into the room. Step 3, if contacts inside are known and civilians are present, throw an M84 into the room, also as a flashbang. 4, if the door is closed, open it. Person closest to the door handle. Obviously, none of these doors are closed because they're not there. Very cool. Step number 5, pie the door and engage any threats inside. So basically what that means is your point man, you're up at the front, you're literally just moving around the corner of the room, checking for threats. If there are any, you're engaging them, and yeah. And then you end up on the other side of the door, by the way. Oh, wrong way. 4. Oh, there we go. Delete the other one. Delete the other one. Shit. You delete the tool that's in the middle. The other one's good. Yeah, okay, perfect. Step number 6. Okay. Calm down with the door, please. Step number 6, enter the room and clear dead space. So, dead space is the stuff that you can't see or engage from the room when it's pied. So for example, directly behind the door where this blue barrel is, if you pie that, you are not going to see that blue barrel. That blue barrel could be OP4, could be a person. So first thing you do is you clear dead space. Then what do we do? Step number 7, secure the room and cover any avenues of approach. So that is just like the next set of doors. Or if it's just one big room, defensive or hardened position is what you do. Like we got before. Step 8, if there is another door or hallway, repeat step 1. Steps 1 through 7. And you just repeat much. So it's very vague, I know, but I'm not expecting everybody to be Navy SEAL, fucking Delta Force, insane, cracked at CQB for an infantry company thing. Yeah, we'll just go a 4-man team to start with. So Will, Aspect, Seamus, and Retry, you guys can go. Everyone else come over and stand with me in 4. Banana, that's you. Okay, perfect. Yeah. So assuming, let's assume do you guys still have M67s and shit? Okay. Let's assume there's no civilians in this first room. And then we'll get the other group to take the next room. Alright, so when you're ready, communicate.
Second ready.
So step 1.
So ignore them, but you know.
Huh?
Step 1, stack up. Ignore step 2. Oh no, yeah, just open the door and throw a hand grenade in there.
Wait. Frag out.
Yep. Alright, now pie it. That works. Alright, now turn and clear dead space. Getting clear dead space.
3, 2, go right.
Just flow through the rest of the room.
Clear doorway. Ready?
Yep, I'll go in.
3,
I got long wall.
2, 1, go.
Clear. I'm gonna push through. Okay, I got the
Big door.
Alright, cool. Now, you guys used 1 hand grenade for the initial breach, which is good, but you are allowed to use them like for every other door as well.
Yeah, that
But-
smaller room, Will, that you went into, we could have used a frag there. The torture room.
Okay, the people who didn't just breach, the people who just breached would go over here. Everyone else, yep, you guys get ready. This time you're assuming that there are civilians in the area, in the building. Sorry, do you guys have a flashbang, by the way? I don't know if you got them. Oh, yep, sick. Beautiful. Yeah, so no hand grenades, unfortunately. Fucking Jesus, okay. Righto. Banana, stack up when you're ready. And yeah. Also,
I got the machine gun. Why don't you go up front?
if you want, you can cross the doorway to like open the door from this side as if you would like. You totally don't have to.
Alright, sure.
Keep your clothes on, Banana.
Opening. Clear yourself. Okay. Right, flash.
this guy's on. Oh.
Clear here?
Careful that room, banana. Just hold the
Okay.
Alright, this one's clear. Alright, come up. Alright, let's go. I'll go flash if you want.
Okay.
Flash out. I got the door on the right covered. Alright, I'm gonna throw a flash in there. Alright, Fred down. Alright. Can we flash?
Go.
Flash. Then let's just push out.
Alright, index. Good. Good use of flashbangs. Obviously very good. Even when there isn't civilians, you can use them to. If you don't have frags and you have flashbangs, use flashbangs because better than not using them. Our defense budget is. The only limit is your imagination. But yeah. The op 4 that you killed, the AI that you killed first, was I was trying to get him to walk down the hallway to see if you guys were holding angles, but it's okay. But it goes to show that like the enemy doesn't care about like your procedures. They're not gonna wait for you to fucking find the door. So you've got to be able to react. You need to have someone covering. Okay, stop making noises. You need to be able to react to anything that may occur. You need to I don't know about S2, but like honestly, good enough. Like if I was in there, I would have died. So like if I was in there actually trying to kill you, I would have died, which is what you want. Now, I'm gonna go over to the trench thing that I found, which is very handy. I would grab a car, but RG doesn't let you spawn in cars you can drive. So, and I can't be fucked to put a vehicle menu down. Okay, what does the trench actually look like? How big is it? It's actually quite decent. Good enough. Now the question is, do I make you start from the beach or from the hill? What do you reckon? Beach or hill? Beach. Okay, everyone go down to the beach. I hope you have smoke grenades. I'll put an armory down there so you guys
Landing crap.
grab smoke grenades. There's the armory there somewhere. Over there, I think. Yep. Rechar's got it. Grab smokes, you will need them if you're assaulting up the beach. Because looking at this, you know, I'm defending a hardened position, right? Yeah. I'll just put AI. It's fine. You just have to ignore me. I'll be out of your way. I'll put AI. Yeah. So if you guys want to make a plan, actually, I'll invite you up onto the stage again. If you want to plan with everybody.
I'm already here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys plan. I'll just put. Hopefully, they don't shoot at you straight away.
If you're putting him in the bunker, they're gonna spot us instantly.
Yeah, I won't.
Alright.
Just throw 3 million
So
smokes
our
and
goal
crash
is just to
the
get into the
server.
bunker and kill him, pretty much.
Yeah, just clear the right side of the trench system.
Alright.
The one with the 3 bunkers.
Yeah.
We'll do that one. Terrain's better.
Farthest you can get a smoke is just before it starts going uphill. At least from here.
All right, we're gonna change the bricks up a little bit. We're gonna chuck both the machine guns in a single brick, just to suppress the shit out of them.
Oh god.
And so we're gonna have a 3-man brick, 2 machine guns, and a rifleman. The rest of you are gonna flank up the. We'll throw smokes along the left side, and you'll flank up via the left side, while we will provide suppressive fire. And then once you get up there, you can clear it with frag grenades or flashbangs, however you want to do it. We all good with that?
Yep.
See.
All right. Delta, you're with me and Will. The rest of you will be Alpha brick, and then we'll be Bravo brick.
Off this like little line. Alright.
Yeah. So just for you, if you need smokes, let me know because I got a few.
There's an armory down there.
All right, let's go.
Loading.
All right. Bravo, shift your fire to the right side.
Clear, ceasefire.
Okay. Good stuff. Index. No, notes. Paul's Verbs, fire direction probably weren't great. Shooting at that final bunker. The other team was like directly outside of it. I apologize for the grenades, by the way. I didn't think those heavier enemies could just sit on them and not die, but whatever. Other than that, you did good. It is important in a trench not to get tunnel vision, that people don't run over the, like, run from the field trench, and jump behind you and whatnot. I didn't do that to you because I wasn't feeling mean, but yeah. Otherwise, good use of smoke grenades, good use of frag grenades, and yeah. I believe that is the last thing. Yes.
Put your clothes on.
But yeah, once you're in a trench, it's pretty much just CQB, but you like need to be worrying about things coming over the top as well, and it's also much more open. But yeah, other than that, good job. Why am I dead? Yeah.
Yeah, I was anticipating people being in the bunkers. That's why I had both machine guns down low to
That's
press into the bunkers.
a good idea. Okie dokie. Don't stop killing each other. Everyone run down to the beach. We'll take a photo on the beach. So that concludes that. Start throwing smokes and stuff, guys. Just STS around me. Crouch.
And put your
and
clothes
as you
on.
want. Yeah, put your clothes on. Don't be silly. I'll also quickly grab a photo of the VC so I can rank you all. Officer comms. Right. Let's get the cinematic camera out.
This one kind of looks good.
Perfect. Alright. So, considering we did both blocks in one hit, you'll all be promoted to the rank of private and be given the professional soldiery role. Which allows you to attend actual combat deployments and trainings that we have in the future. So you are all dismissed. Thank you for coming.